Hey, welcome back to Tim Senesi Yoga. I'm Tim Senesi, and I'm so stoked that you're here ready to start this 7-day challenge. So I designed this challenge to kickstart your practice, to reinvigorate you. Taking a commitment to take 7 days to do something is a great idea to just start a healthy habit, and that's really what I want to encourage you to do. So let's begin. Start off on your back. Set your feet down on the floor. Oh, I just want to remind you, if you haven't signed up for the challenge yet, go to my website, timsenesiyoga.com, sign up for the challenge so I can connect with you after the challenge. All right. So now lie down on your back with your feet hip distance apart, feet down onto the floor, and let your lower back go into neutral. So to find neutral, flatten your lower back down into the floor. And then as you inhale, let your lower back arch as much as you can, like so you could slide your hand underneath. And then as you exhale, let the lower back come right in between. It's not flattened, it's not arched, it's right in between. That's your neutral lower back. So we want to be able to strengthen the spine in this position. So now we're going to just do a little warm up, holding the neutral lower back. So without your hips twisting, bring just your right leg up in the tabletop position. And then change legs. Left leg comes up. So stabilize. Pretend like I put change sides, keep going. Pretend like I put quarters on each of your hip bones and you're not going to let them tip off. Or you could think hot cups of coffee filled all the way up to the top. And each time you change legs, you're going to have to use your core muscles and your obliques to prevent you from twisting. Now bring both legs up in the tabletop position. Hold there, chest open. And then slowly lower just the right knee away from you. But don't let the lower back lift. Don't let the hips twist. And then bring it back up. And change legs. Slowly lower the left knee away from you. Back up. Change sides. And you can use an exhalation to help to engage your abs. Let the navel release back to the spine. And keep going side to side now. Now if it's real challenging, you feel like it's a ton of ab work just to do the legs like this, you can just keep doing the legs. But if you want to make it more challenging, take your arms up to the ceiling. Now as the left knee comes up, you're going to slowly let the left arm fall back and then come back up. And as the right knee comes up, slowly let the right arm fall back. Back up. And now as you take the left knee up, left arm back, can you stretch the right leg forward without the lower belly lifting? Keep it flattening into the spine. And then change sides. So this makes a longer lever, so it's like adding more weight, a little more resistance, makes your core work more. Change sides. Keep lengthening your spine. Change sides. Change sides. One more round. Abs in tight. Nice, slow, and controlled. Good. Then bring your knees up in the tabletop position. Put your fingers behind your ears, and as you exhale, curl yourself up now. So we'll work the rectus abdominis too, and then slowly stretch your right leg. Change sides. Change sides. And then let's add a little twist. Twist from your right ribs towards your left knee as the left knee comes in. Change sides. Change sides. Change sides. Come back to center. Woo. Lower yourself down. Let the knees open up. Baddha Konasana legs. Let the shoulders open. You can take the arms like goalpost arms. And just breathe into the opening. All right, then to warm up the hips and the shoulders, take your feet the width of the mat. Let your right knee drop towards your left big toe. Internally rotate your right arm and look towards your right elbow. Come back to center and change sides. Left knee towards the right foot. Internally rotate your left arm so the hand rotates down as you look towards your elbow. Change sides. And change sides. Then come back to center, roll over to your right side. Press yourself up and come onto your hands and your knees for a little bit of cat-cow. So we'll do some flexion and extension to warm up the spine. As you exhale, round your back, look back at your navel. Inhale, wheel your chest through your arms, tip the sit bones up towards the ceiling and open up through the front of the neck. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Feels so good to stretch. One more time. Good, then come into neutral with your spine. Stretch your left arm forward without your ribs twisting. Reach your right leg back. Lengthen the buttock flesh on your right buttock towards your heel. Spin your right inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Change legs. Send your other arm forward and other leg back. Lengthen the buttocks towards the heel, navel up. Change sides. Change sides. So similar core work to what we did on the back, but now we're using muscles in the back more. Lower your hand and your knee. Now root down through your knuckles, through your middle three knuckles, and spread your collarbones, the bones at the top of your chest, from the center of your chest all the way to the tips of your shoulders. Now maintaining that and turning on your core, one leg at a time, step into plank pose. When you go to step the other leg back, make sure that the upper chest isn't narrow. Keep it broad, but then keep your waist and your lower belly lifted away from the floor. Now root through the toe mounds, lift the inner thighs, legs of steel, legs strong. And now holding strong in your plank. If it's real challenging, just stay here. If you want to add on, bring your right knee up towards your chest without rounding, without twisting. And then change legs, left knee up towards your chest. Stretch that leg back. Set your knees down, lower down onto your belly. Then point your toes back. Stretch your arms back too. Lift the shoulders, head, chest up off the mat. And as you press the tops of your feet down, lift your inner kneecaps up. Feel your back muscles start to turn on. And then raise your right hand up an inch without twisting, and the left hand up. Roll the inner shoulders to the outer shoulders. Keep reaching your heart forward. Now lift your left leg up just an inch, but keep the lower back long. Change legs, right leg up an inch. Set that foot down, lower your chest down. Press up onto your hands and your knees or straight up into a plank position, and then stretch back into downward facing dog. So in this first down dog, with your feet hip distance apart, bend your left knee and stretch your right heel towards the floor. We'll walk the dog a little bit. Change sides, bend the right knee, stretch the left heel towards the floor. Change sides. Change sides. Good, then bend both knees just a little, stretch the sit bones up and back and away from your wrists. And then walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your heart forward, make a flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, let your head drop. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, raise your arms up. Exhale, let your arms rest down at your side, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back, lengthen. Then step back one leg at a time into plank pose. Hold in your plank with your chest open. Without twisting or rounding, bring the right knee up. Change legs, left knee up. Stretch that leg back. Hold strong in your plank.